Loading snacks.
What it do, snackers and snackettes? It's your boy Gage. Jokes is in the building.
Yo.
Sin is in the building.
What's happening?
It is time for another episode of Loading Snacks Weekly, where we get together once a week and we talk about things that are happening in pop culture. And today, we got to talk about Godzilla vs. Kong. We got to talk about the new Black Widow trailer. We got to talk about the new Loki trailer. We're going to talk about the new Batman trailer. What's up with all these trailers?
Trailers.
Hey.
You get a trailer. Everybody get a trailer.
Look under your seat. You get a trailer.
There's another trailer.
What's up, Frosty? Marcus? Ty, what's up, man? Long time no see. Where you been at? You been out dancing, bro?
Hey.
You know what I mean? Where you at? Shady, what's for dinner? I want to know. You know what I mean?
No.
What is happening?
Man, like,
I'm a whole ass
snack.
Okay.
You can be a loading snack and a whole ass snack. You can be a dancing snack for sure. Oh, Marcus wants us to say it. Spoiler boys!
Spoiler boys!
No, it's not chicken and biscuits.
But she's talking about the snack or just chicken
Wait, we
and
talking
biscuits?
chicken and biscuits or chicken and a biscuit? Which one? Because I actually do have some of those. Myself.
Listen, hey, listen. Hey, let me tell you something. Advertising. Let me tell you what you just did wrong, sir. Let me tell you what you just did wrong, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
You didn't buy the family size joint, sir.
Hey,
Man.
got these joints on Amazon for fresh. I didn't even look at the size. I just said, let me go ahead and get these because I ain't never had them before. So,
Have you opened that box?
I sure enough have.
Why you saying me like I'm crazy?
What kind of question is that?
I've never had them before.
Fat kid out here.
Hey, listen. How much of the box? When did you get them?
Last night. I had them come last night. They didn't
Hold
even
on.
barely.
Hey, Sin, when you get yours?
Huh?
When you get yours?
I got mine when I went shopping Sunday.
Okay. How much of your box is gone?
Mine? 7.
Yours.
7. I opened it last night, 70% gone.
Hey, Jokes. How much of your box gone?
I'm probably at that 30 to 40% probably.
Hey, no. Are you
Gotta get your numbers up, son. Gotta get your numbers up.
You went to the store and forgot them again? What is happening?
Yeah, you need to set that reminder.
Chicken in a biscuit. What's up, Heather? Hey, Jokes.
Yo,
Are you sharing?
I offered. She didn't actually take it. Like
Hey,
when I
she's
first
slipping.
opened it.
She don't know what
So-
she's doing. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Don't you
Don't
ever
let-
offer
don't-
again.
Yeah,
It's
don't
over.
ever let her get a
Don't
taste
do it
slip.
again. Don't let it. Listen, if she put her hand in the box, it's not
It's
your
a
box
wrap.
anymore. You hear me?
Yeah.
Not
You
your box
learned,
anymore.
that, you learned that the other weekend with Edie.
That's what? Nah, listen. That was the Crackling Oat brand did that. Hey Ty, listen. Yes, you get yourself another beer. It is finna be a long podcast. We
Get
already
a beer.
We didn't even get into the show yet.
Right.
Yeah. Frosty ate more than half of the box that was offered to her. Guess whose box that was?
I wonder.
Hey, listen. You know,
Let me ponder.
might not make that mistake again. No, it was not.
Mine.
Yeah, at the moment, it was, I suppose. At the moment, she had willpower. She was like, I gotta put them away.
Put them down.
I gotta stop. Hey, check this out. Jokes.
Yo.
Did you get crackling oat bran?
Nope.
No, a 1 gallon jug of water does not count. It does not taste anything like chicken and or biscuits. Hey, Ty, why you always late, bro? Why you always on CP time?
Because it's time.
Second Ty. You not only late, you the second Tyrone into the chat.
I know,
You
right?
late.
You late for Tyrone's, bro.
You late.
Now we gotta have Ty and late Ty. That's
Time, late time. That's what we
That's what
do.
it is. It's time, late time.
Time, late time.
wow, bro.
Not black
All right,
time,
listen.
late time.
Hey, listen. I need you to get some crackling oat bran, sir.
Okay.
All right. Go on Amazon. Order you a
Hey,
box
look.
of crackling oat bran. Actually,
Hey.
order 2. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, Jokes, let me tell you something. When you see the box on the joke, it's gonna look like the oldest cereal ever created in life.
Really?
It looks so bad.
Hold up. Let me just go.
Hey, listen, do not send one to Frosty. Don't send her one. Let her get her own. Shady, what up, squad? Yeah, go ahead and buy you a box and have them sent immediately, and then report back to me. Hey, listen.
Yep.
What is FOF? What is FOF? What is this FOF?
False gauge.
I don't know this slang. What is this FOF?
False.
What is happening?
We miss you
Hey,
too,
listen,
Miss you
Shady.
too,
we miss
Shady.
you too, Shady, for sure. Oh, what is happening? What? You know what, Frosty? Hey, Ty, you was finishing the beginning of Outriders. Oh, you probably right there with jokes then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm further ahead there.
He's trying to
God.
keep it PG. Oh,
Hey,
really?
hey, Shady, how the Pokemon card hunting been for you?
Oh man. Yeah, let's start talking about Pokemon so we can make this show 2 hours long.
Right.
It's like 2.5.
Hey, jokes. I saw somebody today, right, when I was on my lunch break. They drove past me and they had who's the blue Pokemon people? What group is that?
What, Squirtle Squad?
Nah, whatever the blue joint is.
Oh, from
Hypnotized, Bama.
not
from the
I'm
game.
Valor.
Nah, from
Hold
Valor.
on.
Is that what it is?
No. Valor's red. That's me. That's Mojis. Which one's the blue one? I don't know. I don't care about anyone else other than Valor. That's all that matters to me.
Okay. All right, that's cool. I don't know who they were. I just looked at them with disgust as they drove past.
It said disgust.
Get that off your car. Them 2 Charizards.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Just know that like one is hard enough, and you pulled 2 in one sitting. I applaud you because that ain't never gonna happen again. You probably used all your luck on that draw.
Nah, never. Shady got all the luck. She holding tight to it. Oh, it's Mystic. That's what
Mystic,
everybody's saying.
there we
It's
go.
Mystic.
Oh, okay.
Is anybody in the chat team Mystic? I thought. All right, who's yellow then? In there, it's a yellow one, a red one, and a blue one, right?
Mhm.
Who's the yellow team?
I forget. Valor's all I care about. Instinct.
Instinct.
Yep.
Instinct. Got it. All right. I don't like that. I think that's a dumb name for a team. But all right. They were comparing it to Team Moderna, Pfizer, and J. Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good at all. I don't like that. Yeah. Anything red is Joke's favorite color. We probably should try to find a way to incorporate some red into the logo, huh? You feel left out, Jokes?
No, because I always end up having something most of the time that has red on it when we're in here. So,
Okay. All right. Oh, Ty said Mystic. Put some respect on my name. And for your that's on time, Ty, right there.
Charizard is like that. You got it, Gray.
Pokemon, but Charizard is like that. How do you know?
The only one that matters.
Team Shadow, Mewtwo. Is that a team? Did they add a team to Pokemon Go?
There's
What did I miss?
I think he's just talking about the type out here.
All right. All right. Okay, listen. While we can talk about Pokemons fighting each other all day, we could just open our Pokeballs and have actual, you know what I'm saying, kaijus facing off. So since Godzilla and Kong had a movie, did all of you see it? Did you watch it?
Haven't watched it yet.
All right, we done talking to you. Sin,
Yes, sir.
Man, I
you
watched
saw
it day
Godzilla
one.
versus Kong.
Day
All right,
one.
so here's what I need to know. I'm gonna start off by telling you I enjoyed the movie, but I'm upset. Okay?
Okay.
That cool?
Okay.
So the movie is called Godzilla versus Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Late Ty, you haven't seen it yet? I'm trying not to spoil this for you. Heather, Instinct. That's Larry. Listen, let me do this. Let me just say.
There's clicks in the chat. Apparently.
Yes, clicks in the
Yes,
chat,
clicks in the
bro.
chat, bro.
Listen, if y'all can't get together and form Voltron, I don't care. This is what has to happen. Let me start by saying before it goes too far, I don't dislike Pokemon in any way. I just don't care that much. I understand that it's your thing. I have made the decision not to get involved in Pokemon so that I won't become the addicts that all of you clearly are in the chat.
You've been smart then, sir.
I know. Listen, you put something in front of me and the tagline is gotta catch them all. I can't play that. I can't play that.
You gonna try to follow through on it?
That's what that's what I have to do. And now there's way too many. Look, trying to play Pokemon now is like Sin trying to get me to watch One Piece. Like there's just too many. I can't do this now.
I gave up. I gave up. Hey, Red and Blue days, I got all 151 on between my Red and Blue game, Red, Blue, and Yellow games. Sure. Then after came 251, 3 something, 4 something. I was like, you can have it.
Listen, Greg, Charizard can be your favorite homie, but here's where I'm at. Charizard's name is too long for that to be the only thing they can say. I don't like that.
He don't
that
say his
work
name.
For me.
He don't say his name.
He doesn't. What does he say?
It's like it's just a roar. It's weird.
Oh, nah, you was about to do it. Can you do it?
I can't do it.
We don't gotta talk about Godzilla no more.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Because it's you listen to it. It's just a roar. I ain't even
Yeah, listen, Shady, right? One Piece got too many episodes, man. You love Funko Pops, but you pick up what you collect. Listen, I get that. That's cool. Like I get that, but Funko Pops is like I don't consider them the same thing as because it's like it segregates the fandoms. So there are things that Funko Pop does, and I'm like, man, that's fire. However, like 90% of the Funko Pops I have are Spider-Man related.
True.
And that is just
I got
it worked out.
It's like this wall is pretty ridiculous. There
are other ones I have. What up, K Dizzle?
I think I only got 2. I got the Colossal Titan here, and I got Luffy down there in the back.
I lost
Marcus, I feel like if you was physically in the video, you would roar for us. I don't like it. Are there other Pokemon that don't say their name? I thought that was a thing.
Yeah, there's definitely ones out there that don't say their name. Yeah, there's definitely ones out there that don't say their name.
Oh, this is a travesty. It's
must weird. Be like Charizard's it's the weird. No, because the thing is, if you look at the start with the base 3 from the original Pokemon, so Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. So Bulbasaur through all of his evolutions, they all say their names.
Okay.
Squirtle through all his evolutions say their names.
Okay. Charmander
and Charmeleon say their names. Charizard's the only one that does not say his name.
Oh, that's because he That's why.
He's just
a thug.
He just becomes a mute.
Right.
He said
I don't talk, I spit fire, bro. All right. Cartoon versus game calls. Okay. Shady says Squirtle is the best. Like the best starter? Or just the best period?
We talking starters. That's Charmander.
Listen, here's what y'all have to understand. Even though I do know some stuff about Pokemon. That's just from watching the show or whatever. Go Team Rocket. But like, we can still do this all day. This entire show could be Pokemon. Y'all don't understand. I can do this. I don't want to, but I can do this.
Oh yeah, them do be some sad moments.
All right, listen, Sin. I know the chat is moving fast. Somebody got to pop these joints up on the screen. They moving too fast for me. Squirtle is weak sauce. Hey, listen, Marcus, you always coming for that though. But I'd like to see y'all battle. You know what I'm saying? Brotastic. What up? Hey, listen, Charizard equals Roar. We don't like this. Squirtle is the best, period. Tell him Shady. Hey, listen, on time Chai. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. You know what I mean? I really don't have a horse in this race. I'm really mostly just
I have none either, yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. I thought the best Pokemon was Ash. Like that's the best Bama. He loses everything.
Hey, I give Ash props. I mean, he did try to punch Mewtwo, which was probably the worst decision out there.
He had to. It was necessary. Ash is the worst though, right? Like it took him like 30 years to
finally win a champion.
And that's true. Like it took him like 30 years.
It literally took him not last season, the season before that. He won his very first championship. Like I'm like, how is this a thing? Like Red, yes.
First of all,
Red is OP.
Red Ash's last name.
Ketchum.
That is a horrible name. I'm sorry.
Ketchum.
Ketchum.
It's just too close to Ash Ketchum. It's just a terrible
name.
It is. But not Ash.
It also begs that if he had some lotion, they'd slip right through his hands. Couldn't catch nothing. My man didn't get some work.
But when they did the little short series jump that came on Netflix where they actually animated Red, who Ash was supposed to be. My man, within how many episodes? It was only like 6 or 7 episodes. My man caught all of them, all 150. All of them. Red. So that's who. Oh,
that's the guy. That's who Ash is supposed to be, right? Yeah.
That's who he's supposed to be.
Hey, what do you know about this? What Greg is talking about? This expensive ass Charizard figurine.
You mean that statue like from what's their 4S figures or something like that? I'm pretty sure I know which one you're talking about because if you are, it's the one that I actually pre-ordered.
That feels wrong. All right, why are you looking that up?
Oh, I know which one he's talking about because I ordered it. If it's the one that I'm thinking about.
Of course you did, target audience.
Target audience, man. Bro. Good God.
Let me see if I can find that right quick.
New Netflix joint is dope. All right, I'll take y'all word for it. I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh, good God! Now maybe I'm gonna resell this joint.
Oh, yeah, that's not what you ordered, huh?
No, it is what I ordered, but the price tag. I don't know how well you can see.
I can't see it.
That joint ain't gonna work. Hold on, let me just pop this joint over here right quick.
Okay, you find it. Send Marcus send him the link. Send.
Yo.
Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah.
Who was that movie about?
Kong.
My man ain't get top billing. I don't like this. My man should have got top billing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. Yeah.
I feel bad for anybody who didn't see. Listen, it's on HBO Max. Just go watch the joint. It's a clean watch. Here's what I'll say. I think that movie is very, very well done. Mm-hmm. I probably would not have gone to see it in the theater. I probably would have waited until it came home anyway to watch it because I didn't go see any of the other ones in the theater. But having seen them, right? Because he's not a god. Hey, listen, you know what? Marcus, you're not a god. Facts, G. When it gets top billing. All right, I'll take that. Now, how come that joint wasn't called? We've already explored this. It's not a spoiler. How come that joint wasn't called Mecha Godzilla? Slim was bodying.
Hey, no, I'm sorry. That's my favorite part. My favorite part of the movie, just the sheer dominance that was Mecha Godzilla. And I did not expect that.
Like we knew it was coming. Oh, here, I'm gonna pop this picture up right quick so Greg can see. Greg, you talking about this joint, right, Greg? Is this the joint you talking about?
Hey, that joint's tiny. First of all,
I don't know to do this whole. This could be an under exaggeration, depending on like I just pulled this picture.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was like massive, like them One Piece joints I've been seeing people on.
Oh, them joints. Oh,
right.
Yeah, that's
them joints. Either you buy a car or you buy one of those.
Yeah.
Hopefully you buy both. All right, look. I think the movie was well done. Here's the thing. The movie doesn't really, if you haven't seen Godzilla King of Monsters and you haven't seen Skull Island, this movie doesn't care that you don't know.
Yeah.
What's going like it. this movie does absolutely assume that you've seen both of those movies. Like the way they talk about things that happened previously.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
This is a true trilogy. Like this is taking place after some things that already took place. The timeline is in there. It's a cinematic universe.
Mm-hmm.
We're not waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? So like, but here's the thing: this movie by itself would not be as good. If you can watch this movie without watching those, but if you have seen those other two movies,
having the context to go with it, yeah,
way better.
I agree 100% because I watched all of them just as I knew it was coming out. Like, let me go back, watch them all, get ready for this. So I absolutely do agree with that. Yeah,
you right on time, Ty. They definitely made a universe without telling anybody. They just did it.
Hey, I'm cool with that.
They just was like, we're gonna do a movie, and we're gonna do another movie, and we're gonna do a movie with both of them in a movie, and we're gonna act like both of those movies are canon to one another. Like they just really just was like,
it was on to something. They realized that once they made it, it was like, guys, we may be on to something here.
But they really were. Like honest, like I'm gonna tell you what, y'all know that I'm like, for me, your CG has to be right, or I'm gonna call you out.
Mm-hmm.
If there's action in your movie, your fight choreography has to be right, or I'm gonna call you out. And let me tell you, bro, they gets to reckon.
they don't.
And
they show up.
Listen, I'm talking about
On site.
They
sit
show
up in
up.
your seat.
Yeah,
And see what's going on.
yeah. It
Hold
was
on,
not. It was.
bro.
It was
Like,
not a disappointment.
nah, they really use like the entire city. Like it takes it so much further. You know what I'm saying, to that next level. If you've ever watched an old kaiju, just because of the limitations of what they could do, like destroying a city was just kind of more like, nah, bro. This joint is like, I'm gonna grab you by the back of the head and literally shove your face through the buildings and these people while we kill them all, dog.
Yep.
We killing everybody out here, giving no F's, bro. Like they just went. Hey, listen, hey Ty, here's the thing. Kong got his weight up. He's way bigger in this joint than he was in the last movie. That joint took place in the 70s.
Yeah.
And by comparison,
When he was a lot younger.
Slim is huge, bruh.
Massive.
He's huge, dog. Yeah, like you get amped when they get the wrecking. Hey, dog, I bet you that joint better than most of the wrestling matches you ever seen, Jokes.
Oh.
What's up, Alfonso?
Oh.
No, it's not. But like,
And no, jokes for real. That thing, like when they start, all their fights in that joint are all solid.
bruh,
All of them.
when they get
They
down,
don't play.
they get down. Like whoever the fight choreographer is for this movie,
Did that thing?
Yeah.
that's my dog. Like,
That's my,
you know,
that's my dog.
listen, like they,
And then
like, they
Mecha
really did
Godzilla
it.
show
Like,
up and be like, both of y'all could have sit y'all asses down.
like it's really like there's some like the wrecking that takes place. Listen, the trash talking that exists with no words.
Yeah.
It's real. It's
On
so
site
real.
stairs, just look at each other like
It is.
doing this.
It is, dog. Mama said apes don't swim.
They did the one the JoJo Jones said like they just walking towards each other, looking at each other, and then start wrecking.
Oh, what? just screaming and you know it's on.
Everybody in the city knew it was on. Everybody knew it was on.
Look, they knew it was on with them aircraft when it was on the aircraft carriers.
Listen,
Godzilla was coming.
Hey, let me tell you something. This movie is so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. You have to throw everything out of the window. You just have to accept, like, there are definitely moments in this movie when I was like, come on, dog. But again, there's kaijus in this movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we go into Hollow Earth, you know what I'm saying, in this movie, which I love the fact that they showed Hollow Earth in this joint. That's not a spoiler. It just is what it is. My man say Broly movie. Yeah, like, listen, Dragon Ball fights are not my favorite fights. Specifically because they don't really show you the action. Like, they don't show you
Trying to be quick,
right? Like, they just move too fast, right? So, like, you see some of it. You know what I mean? They show you the big power hits that knock people through buildings and through mountains and through whatever. But like the actual fighting part of the fight, they don't really show you. You know what I'm saying?
There's more of that in Super now.
Sure.
There's more of it there now.
Sure. But like this feels more visceral for the entire fight because it's not just a bunch of stuff then punctuated by like a major thing. You know what I'm saying? And then a bunch of stuff and then punctuated again by a major thing. So like the way that this joint is put together, like it's just they actually like Kong like uses the environment, like he climbs buildings and jumps off them joints and like grabs Godzilla by the head and runs 2 feet across a building and jumps off the joint and just like they wreck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's a street fight, bruh. And it's straight like there's no rules, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like
just using Japan as your weapons.
Yeah.
Kong be cheating. You know what I'm saying? Except he's not, because he don't have. It's literally like watching Street Fighter, and one player got projectiles and the other one don't.
Yeah,
that's how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? Like
you got to figure a way to get around it and get close.
And my man was making moves, bro. Like I was proud of Slim. Like, like for real, it's like it almost don't matter. Like if you did pick a side, it's like when you watch the joint, you do kind of feel like the way the movie is set up again. It's really a movie about Kong more than anything else because that's who you follow like the whole movie. And you really get like his story. And so you feel for him. It makes you want to pull for him because you know what I'm saying? Like he's really started a movie. You know what I'm saying? So like it's almost like he's the underdog and you can tell he's the underdog and you can see that he's literally like outgunned. So it makes you like, nah, Slim, like, yeah, like if you don't put your paws on this dude real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get Stormbreaker and come back and you know what I'm saying? Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Marcus said, nah, that ape can die. Hey, listen, you wildin' though. Like, hey, listen, let me tell you something, Marcus. At some point, a Kong put the paws on a Godzilla dog because that axe was definitely made out of a Godzilla scale.
Yep.
Straight up.
Yep.
Took that joint, slam off Slim back at some point. Somebody
strap that joint on. Yeah, I got something for him next time.
Yeah, the OG Kong was like, see, because we was just watching Kong, not King Kong. It's gonna be a different joint when they put out a joint called King Kong. I really feel like it's gonna be something different. Real talk. Like that joint was clean, man. Like, listen, if you haven't seen it, I totally recommend seeing it. Here's what I want to know. Sim, where do they go next? Do they do what I say? Do they go King Kong?
Possibly. That's around. I would like to see more because that was just so entertaining. It just get more entertaining before we go into it.
Hey, without spoiling, was there like a actual winner?
Yes.
Yes.
Bro,
it's definitive.
Yeah.
Like, it's hands down.
Yeah,
it's hands down. Like listen, let me tell you something.
It's like there's 3 matchups in the joint, and by the end, you know who's the clear winner.
Good, bro. There's a moment in that joint. It's like, hey, Slim, I smoke you, dog.
Straight up.
Don't play with me, Slim.
Straight up.
Listen, hey, dog, don't get up.
Hit that Allen Iverson.
Like it's like no, it's real. Like it's
don't get up.
Yeah.
All right. So Greg says definitely they go Hollow Earth. Josh says King Kong is where they go. Josh, man, good to see you, dog. Miss you, bro. Hope everything's all right, man. We need to talk. I'm gonna reach out to you later. Yeah. All right. So we got Team Godzilla. Josh says King Kong. Marcus says yes, King Kong. Greg says it's gonna be Hollow Earth, which is again, I don't want to give too much away, but that's what it feels right. It feels right to me. I'm gonna say call an ambulance, but not for me.
Not for me.
That's real right there. That's real right there. Hey, so check this out. Let's move on because Disney's on a rant right now. Falcon and Winter Soldier, episode 3 was fire. If you want to hear our impressions of that, y'all make sure y'all jump in MCU chat. Check out Spoiler Boys.
Yep.
Ooh, they going places. We're not going to dig too deep into that. But what we are going to dig into is this Loki trailer that they dropped. Holla out in the chat if you saw that. Mark said, Loki, I need that. I feel you.
I need that.
I feel you. He needs tots. He needs tots.
I need tots. I need tots.
I need tots. Yeah, listen. Y'all saw the trailer, right?
Yep.
Let's talk impressions.
Yeah.
Jokes, you first. I'm gonna just lean back and listen.
I'm just it's solid. Like we don't see too much like the traditional Loki using his powers and his abilities and things like that. Which really makes it interesting to see what it is that he's really going to do. We know obviously he's kind of going to almost be policing himself, kind of fixing the things because of what he did, picking up the Tesseract and coming out of his own time period. Like, dog, I'm amped for this. Like, I love Loki. I'm eager to see how they fit this version of Loki afterwards in a whole grand scheme of things. If he's going to end up at the end, we're going to have to, unfortunately, to put you back where you came from. So you're gonna have to go answer for helping out Thanos in the first Avengers movie, or what it's actually going to do with his character. Like, I'm really amped to see what they do with him.
And
when they originally showed us the first teaser for it, I had no interest in it except for it being part of the MCU. Like, this was the one that of everything they showed, I was like, I don't really care about this one or whatever. I didn't really understand where it was going or what was happening with it. But after having this trailer and having more understanding of what's happening, because I'm not familiar with the whole time lore, whatever thing or whatever, but this trailer actually made me excited to see what's going on. I was able to put the pieces together, what's happening. Like, oh, okay, this seems kind of cool with what they're doing with this one. All right, I'm here for it now. I'm excited. And yeah, and a lot of other points that Jokes brought up, you got to see him not using his powers as much, just other things of that nature. It just looked honestly pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to it now.
yeah, I think this. I mean, you're on to something, Jokes, right? Because they're forcing Loki to help them fix the time stream because he broke it.
Yep.
He picked up the Tesseract. So if they do fix the time stream, then my man has to go back in order for it to be fixed, right? Like, right? Like, I mean, he has to. That's what it is. But the thing is, he kind of can't go back, can he? Cause look, this is the thing that's tricky about time, man, time travel and stuff like that, right? If they fix the time stream, Loki goes back, and then he's back where he's supposed to be, and he doesn't take the Tesseract. Doesn't that technically mean that now
it cancels out everything?
Yeah, like Captain was able to get the Tesseract first go round, and it changes everything that happened Endgame and all of that. Like, wouldn't that do that in some manner?
Yeah, it's tricky when you start playing with time
all the time, bro.
In MCU's time, because the way that they specified how they're like, if you go back in time and change it, you don't necessarily change the future. You just create the whole. Because of that whole explanation Banner gave about how time works, it just makes things loopy in the MCU with how it works.
Yeah, I mean, this one's gonna be fire, and I'm gonna tell you what. Looking at this joint, there are characters in this joint that are definitely like pointing towards Kang the Conqueror, which we know he's coming in Ant-Man. They're definitely pointing towards Kang the Conqueror, and it's possible some of the things they're doing might even put him into power or cause something like that.
Okay.
But listening to Loki be Loki. Like, here's the thing that I'm excited about with this. I like the fact that this is a chance for Tom Hiddleston to be the original Loki again. I'm still the bad guy Loki.
Bad guy Loki, yes.
Like, he's the full-on, as devious as possible version of Loki. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. You know what I'm saying? That, like, you can trust me. Nah. Slim, I read your whole life story, dog. Like, you literally stab people in the back like 50 times, bro.
Well, you can trust me now.
Right. They don't know, bro, like, sign this is everything you ever said.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. And that joint just prints out, dog. And it's been around a long time because they printers, dog, are from like 88, dog.
Bruh. Oh, these Jones in line, you got to rip the sides off. It's like they're holding in place.
Yeah, something ain't right, man. Like, I'm just My man said I'm 10 steps ahead. But here's the thing, Loki always needs 10 steps ahead. It always backfires on him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But there's also like there's somebody is what appears to be a lady in a hood with a sword who is wrecking, like fighting people in this joint. And at one point you see them like sitting down next to each other in the trailer, like talking. And it does make me wonder whether or not it's possibly Enchantress. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that.
Okay.
There's a lot. Apparently I'm choppy chop. Yeah, am I choppy to y'all too?
You are? Oh yeah.
You choppy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, excellent. I love it. Can y'all hear? Is it just my video or is my audio choppy?
You a little bit both ways. Yeah, you
coming
through,
in and out,
but a little bit.
The video choppy.
Okay.
I don't know somebody in there going to work on a box somewhere in the house.
Nah, it's probably it's probably they know we can ready to talk about Batman.
Oh, they preparing. They preparing.
That's what it is. Wayne Tech at it again.
All right, he gonna run it. He gonna run in the cap. Return the Infinity Stones. Yeah, Stark Tech issue.
Funny. That'd be funny to see. But I don't think we're gonna see, like, as much as I want to see Chris Evans show back. I don't think. And if they were to bring Chris Evans back, I'm sorry, Falcon and Winter Soldier would be the place for him to do it. But we know we're not gonna probably see that. So
yeah, I don't know if Falcon and Winter Soldier would be the place for them to do it.
I want him to show up so he can just smack Sam. Like, I gave you the shield. I should have gave it to Bucky.
Nah, that would have been wrong. You know what I'm saying? That would have been.
Old man Cap slaps him. I gave you the shield.
Should have given it to Sharon. Because clearly she got hands, bro. Like,
I
don't know what she been doing, bro. She got hands. She clearly got hands, man. I can't wait to see what they do with her in the next episode, dog. It's popping off. Yeah, look, I'm excited about Loki. Like, just what they're doing with the cinematic universe, what they're doing with the shows, the way that they're lining everything up, man, it's just been so perfect. Like, it's been so perfect. And Loki appears to be lining up to be that right blend of action, comedy, and intrigue that just you know what I'm saying? Like, just will keep you. It feels like the right joint for the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels right. So now let's talk about this Black Widow trailer. Y'all saw the new Black Widow trailer?
Yep.
I didn't watch it.
Is there a particular reason why? Are you avoiding it?
I'm all right. Look, it's we finally got a date for it. I'm good now. I don't need to see anymore. I can wait.
Fair.
My excitement's already it can't get any higher for me.
I disagree because you didn't watch the trailer.
You didn't watch the trailer.
I disagree. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. You watch that trailer, your expectation level's going up. This is what's about it. You know as well as I do, Marvel knows how to sell a trailer and then sell the next trailer. Like, to give you a trailer and just make you wait and then hand you another joint that just is like,
you saw that last trailer was fire? Here.
Jokes. You saw the new trailer?
Yeah, I watched the new trailer. I'm just ready for July 9th.
Marcus, the movie is coming out, man. You just gotta wait a little bit longer. It's coming.
July 9th.
I mean? Relax.
I'm ready for it. Well, depending on how things are, I should be seeing it July 8th. If said releases go by the way that they used to do, because I'm gonna go try to see this in theater.
So you are gonna go see it in the theater?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go see this in theater.
My man made a decision.
The first, well, I already told you, there's two movies. As of now, there's only two movies that I want to set foot in the theater for. That is Black Widow and Demon Slayer. Right? That's it. Those are the two. Everything else is HBO Max and everything. Well, until like Eternals comes out and things.
Dude, you should be able to see both of them around the same time.
Demon Slayer is going to be a little bit of a stretch, I think, though, because none of the theaters in our area open with the exception, I don't know how like AMC's handling it, but like Regals don't open in this area until like the second week in May.
You be all right. You be all right. You act like you won't travel to go see the joint. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
You're the target audience. What are you talking about? You about to buy that Charizard. What are you talking about?
Well,
why are you trying to make it sound like because the joint down the street not open, like you won't go somewhere to go watch
it? Stop it.
What? Stop getting called out?
I mean, right?
Shut up.
You just Frosty said she with you. She like, I don't need to see no more. Listen, I'm not saying you need to see more. I'm just saying if you think your excitement level can't get any higher, you're wrong.
Watch this trailer because it still pushes your excitement up.
There are things they show in this trailer that just give you more insight into like how far back this appears to go, what the family is doing. It actually points a little more at the siblings and the other members that are in her little Black Widow clan.
Mm-hmm.
And again, man, it does make me feel like when this is over, Yelena Belova is going to take the mantle. Like, I think she's going to be the new Black Widow going forward. Like, I just think that's what it is. I think that's how they line it up. Florence Pugh. I need to look, man. There's probably something that says that she signed a multi-movie contract or something, but like I'm sure that knowledge isn't going to hit just yet because it would spoil things. So they probably are not.
Yeah.
At least keep it close to the shot so the movie finally comes out. Then it's like, yeah, you got the multi-movie deal.
Yeah, I mean, I saw an interview with Emily Van Camp, who plays Sharon Carter. They asked her if she was the power broker. She was like, there's a lot of people you still ain't seen in this show yet. So I
like that. I like the sound of that.
A lot of people? We
only got 3 episodes left.
I know. It's only 3 episodes, but
yeah, but that's almost 3 hours.
Very true.
Movie.
A lot can happen in 3 hours, dog. Like that's
very true.
That's
I mean,
that's almost a justice.
Godzilla Kong destroyed Tokyo in 3 hours.
And they beat the brakes off Tokyo. Hey, listen,
I feel bad for Tokyo.
Listen. What Tokyo, bro? Mount Fuji gone, bro.
No, that might as well be a sandcastle.
Yeah, it's what? Okay, look, let's do this.
All right.
New Batman trailer. Batman, The Long Halloween. First, before we even talk about the joint, Loki is the power broker. No, like, I don't think he's that smooth, bro. I think my man is in cuffs right now. Like,
right.
Trying
to figure out how to get parole.
More job opportunities. Facts. Let me tell you something. Before Wayne Tech tries to shut me down. Hey, this joint looks pretty solid, bro.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the storyline, The Long Halloween?
I'm familiar with the storyline.
I'm not.
Marcus, you're right. Jensen Ackles is as Batman.
That's I love it. Love it.
That's the thing. I think it's solid. This original storyline is, I think, from like 86.
That sounds about right.
Something like that.
That sounds about right.
It's an old storyline. I do know that. I've not read it, but the trailer certainly has me interested. Mm-hmm. When it comes to DC's animated stuff, generally speaking, I'm all in.
Yeah, they're solid. Yeah.
Generally, I'm all in, and arguably the best ones have Batman's name in the title.
100%. Even if they're not a Batman movie.
That's one of the best Batman stories ever. That's big talk, bro. That's big. And
remember that's coming from Ty.
I mean, I know Ty's a DC guy, man. Like I trust that he knows what it is, and like
the story itself is solid. Like it was told over multiple issues. So originally, when they said that this was part 1, I was like, I don't know if I want you to stretch it out. But then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? This was told like between like. Was like 10 or 12 issues or something like that. So I think definitely within 2 movies, I think it actually will work. Because that way we're not having to worry about certain elements of the movie being rushed and necessarily forced into it. Just knowing kind of where end game of where the movie is, where it should land at. I feel like separating it will kind of leave you with there's a couple cliffhanger, I guess, things you could say within the actual series of it where they can leave you at that part 1 and jump to part 2.
Why are you talking about this joint like you was born when it came out?
Doesn't matter. I know about it. Hey, I still go back.
I was just asking a question.
He just little jokes to me.
I was just asking a question, dog.
Hey, I have to familiarize myself with good things, even though they're from the past, of course. I have to do that. I respect that. Because there's a lot of things from the past that are better than what they are today.
Absolutely, dog. Absolutely. Batman's maybe one of them. Look, I'm on board. I am. I mean, the fact that the story takes place over so many issues. I mean, I get that if you want to be comprehensive in telling the story, that you kind of need to do it in parts, to do a part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if it's a part 1 and a part 2. It could be 3 parts. I don't know.
3 parts. I
just know it's part 1. That bothers me though. You know what I mean? Like, because then it's just like, how long do you have to wait until you get the next one?
Next part of it. Yeah,
I understand. Whatever.
Because it may not come directly next. That's the
I
thing.
didn't watch the get him, Marcus. Get Greg, Marcus. Get him. If Loki's a power broker, it can't be.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Although he could have gone back in time and stole the serum.
Hey.
I'm just saying, like
he made a pit stop beforehand. It's like, I could really become strong like Captain America. Then I can really fight all.
Who knows what he did before he got caught? That's a rat.
It just seems out of place for him. More than likely, the power broker is just the power broker. To me, it's probably just going to be.
It's just going to be a person.
It's going to be the power broker. Like it's 50 Cent. Why are you making that face? In the comic books, the power broker's name is Curtis Jackson.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, no, the power broker is Curtis Jackson, dog. Like,
I thought you tried to tie it into Power, like the TV show and all that type of stuff.
Well, don't
let 50 Cent actually show up in this show.
No, I'm sorry. He better be the power broker. I'm going to be highly disappointed if he's not the power broker.
Rap.
You think that's a miss? You think that'll be?
That's a huge miss if 50 Cent is not the power broker. Come on.
The power broker, yeah.
That just makes so much sense.
Fire.
Oh,
that's going to be so fire. But yeah, the power broker's name is Curtis Jackson in the comic book. So yes, they would absolutely, they need to do that.
Oh, man.
Late Ty says it shouldn't take that long for the next part. Well, how would you know? You was late to this jump. You know what I'm saying? You talking about? Hey, dog, I was up since like
my man don't like tardiness.
They like everybody can get it today.
I'm tired, dog. And as soon as we get done, I'm jumping right back in Outriders. Like, I don't even. Hey, dog, 50 Cent should absolutely be the power broker in this joint.
Hey,
like,
they was in the club.
Here's the thing. Hey. They was in the club, bro.
They was in the club.
Hey, Slim. I'm like, here's the thing. If 50 Cent's not the power broker, I'm gonna be disappointed. Like, there's like, no,
is it gonna be as bad as not finding out who the witness protection person is?
Right. They kind of stack up. They kind of stack up in
this layers to this dude.
Hey, Slim. Hey, no, yes, or ghost perp, yeah. Like, hey, no, listen. I feel like you're absolutely right, saying like they are absolutely missing this. If they don't find a way.
That is so perfect.
It would be absolutely perfect. It would be absolutely perfect. And people would like it would go over so many people's heads.
Yeah, it would.
But the fact that that's the power broker's real name, dog, they need to do that joint. And if they don't, 50 Cent needs to do a parody joint immediately.
He does.
Immediately, young.
Woo, you guys heard it here first.
Woo, we're gonna have to find like 50 Cent footage and like dub footage of him talking with the power broker talking.
Something like that, yeah.
We're gonna have to, dog. Like that joint absolutely has to happen, dog. Like
be a bad
opportunity. Yeah, that joint is necessary. Like we need to see that. Like I'd be happy if that happened.
If it's not him now, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be disappointed.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would actually be disappointed. Like if we get into the next episode and they don't and they reveal who it is and it's not him, there's gonna be a moment where I'm like, oh, like I'm gonna be like I'm gonna have like a
absolutely will.
Why did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't that don't kill me. You know what I'm saying? Godfrey's parody of Steve Harvey.
I saw that. Yeah, from the what's her name, Joe. That was funny.
I missed that joint. Was it fire?
It's hilarious. They was mocking the verses.
Send it to me.
It's like him, Afion Crockett, Spice Adams.
Oh, I think I saw the pre. I didn't.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
I'll send it to you.
Send it to me. Yeah, this Batman joint. I feel like I need to have. I would really rather they just put both joints out and just let me watch them as I want. Like put 1 and 2 out. Like I feel like you can kind of do that now. Like if you don't, what are you building to? Unless you just really need the additional time to make the, you know what I mean, the rest of it like it's not done or something. Which is possible, right? Like it's possible that COVID, you know what I mean, just kind of made it. It could be they only doing it as a part 1 and a part 2 because of that. You know what I'm saying? That something in there kind of messed that up. Should Jensen be Batman? Should that be a thing going forward?
I think
you need to see it first.
I need to see it. Like listening to it. I was listening to see if I was going to hear some of Dean Winchester, and I didn't hear it from the trailer. So I'm like, all right, cool. That's my man. I mess with Jensen, but I think he can pull it off going forward.
Yeah,
I think so.
I just need to see how he sounds. Like I'm happy, like going with this new set, having a different cast playing all these iconic roles, and kind of being able to establish these new voices to eventually get to whatever next level thing that they want to get to. I mean, we've had, Kevin Conroy's and had his time. We didn't had all like. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see them come back and do another like one of those one-off type of movies, but I'm really amped to see a new group take these roles and make them their own. And seeing what they do with them. So I'm all for it. I'm hoping when this comes out, it's executed flawlessly. Like in DC animated universe, we trust.
That's
about it.
Mostly. I mean, that's mostly true. Perp, not a fan of the animation. You know what? I will tell you that I'm off and on with the animation. It does look like Archer. We talked about that when we watched the trailer. Like, it looks like Archer. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a super fan of it, but it's cool. Like it works for me. You know what I mean? Like
I'm kind of in the middle. Like I don't like the Archer look of it, but outside of that, I'm fine with it. Like it's weird.
Yeah. Late Ty says he was good as Red Hood, and I agree.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was definitely good as Red Hood. Like there's no doubt about that. I don't think I would want to see him play like a live action Batman. I'm not.
No, I think the voice.
I'm just asking. I'm asking from a voice perspective.
Right. I think people have been pushing more so for him to play a live action Red Hood.
I would be okay with that
because I think he dressed up he did it for like Halloween one year. It was dope, and so people like, do that joint. We can do it. We can do it. You would be dope with that. You already played him, in an animated movie, so.
Yeah, I think that would be a clean get. Like there's no two ways about that. Listen, before we wrap up, let's talk about this Bad Batch trailer. This new Bad Batch trailer. Shane, you excited about the Bad Batch?
I'm all for it, man. Recently I just came off the whole Clone Wars run and Rebels and all that kind of stuff, so it's still kind of fresh. But like that trailer has me excited. And all in, a little more perspective to what's going on.
What is it about the Bad Batch for you specifically?
Just them being outcasts. Like I just like that aspect. Them just being outcasts. Do things their way, and apparently the rebels, not the rebels, but the Empire doesn't like that. So screw y'all. We're gonna leave and do what we do. Like I just like the whole attitude and them being like, even though they're clones, they're all like distinctively different. Have their little quirks, have their own looks. Like they just rebels with it. They just do things their way, and it's just like that. I love that.
I feel like that's one of the things they really did try to establish, and with the clones, like in the shows, was that they're while they are clones, they don't act alike. You know what I mean? Like they all have like different personalities, you know what I mean, different traits, and you can tell them apart based on their personality traits. You know what I mean? Nothing else. Execute Order 66
failed,
which is the upside down 99, which is what they are. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just as interesting. I think Bad Batch is going to be pretty serious. I think again, like I'm still of the opinion that like the franchise itself has done a terrible job of making Jedi's cool again. But they've made clone troopers, like they've made clones cool, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's just they have, and here's the thing. Clones are supposed to be the worst. You know, like the running joke is that clones can't shoot, bro.
Right.
Like they're garbage shot, bro. But like, there are elite teams of clones that are like, hey, Slim, I would take them dudes in a battle with me any day, dog. Like when they're running, like, hey, bro, what they was doing in Clone Wars when they was on the run from Grievous, they showed up to rescue all the Jedi that were trapped. Bro, they was giving them the most work, bro. They still couldn't hit Grievous. But like, I mean, my man had a minigun and couldn't hit Grievous. So it was just like garbage. But the Bad Batch is like, clearly, my man fired a sniper rifle with a combat knife in it.
Hey, give it to me.
With it. Yes. And I like the stormtroopers are made out of, I don't know what kind of putty they use to make them, but I don't know. Yeah, they're pretty terrible. I feel like all them clones was dead. Obviously, if you continue to clone clones,
eventually it's going to start to
clone more clones. Like you get, it's just like anything.
You got to break down somewhere.
Yeah.
It becomes worse. And honestly, the direction they're leaning with Boba Fett and like really kind of re-elevating him being a badass from Mandalorian and him getting his own show. And I mean, he's a clone.
Yeah.
So like, as raw as he is how raw all of them should be. You know what I mean? So it's like they're reestablishing that lore, and they're making them cool, bro. And they're cooler than Jedi.
We're gonna get around to the Jedi.
Somehow they gotta get around to the Jedi.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna try to take the time, maybe kind of wash the flavor of the Jedi out for right now, and give you all this stuff in between, and then somehow establish us. Like, especially if they go with what's going on, like in the new comics, in the novels and stuff that's coming out, and show us these Jedi from the Golden Age. There's so much potential that we could get out of that in, like, say, a live action show or a movie.
Yeah.
So,
High Republic's gonna be dope. Frosty's saying she doesn't think they clone clones. That's why Django lived at the facility. No, I don't think until he got killed, which he did. And then
they had to go from the clones.
Then they clone clones until they started pulling other people in.
The originals got
to actually be troopers. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I mean? But yeah, listen, we're not talking about Brie Larson being anything of a Jedi. Disney Plus now can really start to show true Jedis exactly. Yeah, they will. That was my whole point, is that right now Disney is in a place where they can actually make Jedi cool again, because they haven't been cool for like 2 decades. And the last movies didn't really do anything. It put them back in the limelight, but it didn't do anything to actually make, like,
we didn't necessarily.
I think people like Rey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the character, but not.
But
Yeah.
She's the last one. So it's like Jedi aren't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Frosty. But like again, if you're reusing the same genetic code to do it, like at some point,
it's gonna break down.
Yeah, like it just deteriorates over time. It's just how, you know what I mean? It's just how it works.
Talking like cloning thing is a real thing out here.
Luke was cool in the last 15 minutes of The Mandalorian. I might slightly disagree with that, sir.
We've seen that.
I don't know. Cool is the word. Badass, yes, but not necessarily cool.
And I mean, and I think that goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, I think that does go hand in hand. Like what you see Luke do in that moment isn't really anything you haven't seen a Jedi do before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But outside of video games, the things that a Jedi can do have elevated as what they can do with CG and graphics and stuff like that, and cinematography. As that has gotten better, what Jedi can do has gotten better. You know what I mean? And
give me Star Killer. I'm sorry, my man yanking down a whole Star Destroyer.
Exactly.
Like we are on that type of level, and yet we have not seen anything capable of that in any of the movies for real.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw Princess Leia like float back to the ship and survive.
No.
Don't remind me of that BS.
My man said Judge Dredd syndrome. Yeah, you're right. Boba Fett's role was very limited in the original movies, but he's still carried with him like this iconic, like Slim is the baddest bounty hunter and all. Because it's,
look,
I mean, again, you're not talking about like being the baddest bounty hunter in the West. You're talking about being the baddest bounty hunter in the galaxy, dog.
Based off just those original ones, that's like my uncle's favorite character in life, in anything. Like he collects anything. Like you collect Spider-Man, anything Boba Fett. That's what he wants. Just based off that original stuff.
Which is like, but if you go back and you watch it now, he's pretty fluke.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's pretty fluke.
Oh, so when I saw him the other week, I was like, so you see the you see the Mandalorian? You see that trailer? He was like, oh my God, I'm so excited.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Tardy Tie. What are you talking about?
I like that one better, Tardy Tie.
Jedi's were never meant to be cool. Hey, Slim.
Hey, look, if you want to sell toys, they better be.
And don't you want to sell toys, dog?
I'm just saying,
sell them toys.
Jedi's were never meant to be cool. What were they supposed to be? That's like saying ninjas weren't supposed to be cool and samurais weren't supposed to be cool. Like or like knights weren't supposed to be cool. They're called Jedi Knights. Knights were supposed to be cool, bruh. They're supposed to be the illest, baddest dudes. Knights slay dragons, dog. What are you talking about? Hey, Ty, get out of the comments. You're done. I had enough of you. You know what I'm saying? You show up late for class. You interrupt my class. You know what I'm saying? You disrespectful. PS74, bruh. Go to the hall. Out of my class, dog.
They sent him to the hall.
You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
They made the Sith cool. Like, don't get me wrong, Darth Maul was fluke in the original in episode 1. But let me tell you how when that trailer came out, my man had a double-edged lightsaber. Like that changed everything.
I mean, listen, my man said by the rules they were meant to be stiff. Hey, dog, listen, by the rules they were meant to like not date, not get married. That doesn't mean you can't be a badass. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you can't hold it down. That doesn't mean when it's time to go, you're not ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're boxing them in, like you're making them priests. You know what I'm saying? Like, you boxing them in. Luke was cool because he didn't grow up a Jedi. He had a normal life. Here's the thing. I disagree. That's not why Luke was cool. You know what I'm saying? Luke, listen, Luke was one of us. Luke was a geek. He was a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like, Luke could play battle chess. You know what I'm saying? He liked to fly things or whatever, but he was an outcast. Like, people didn't bang with Luke. He was by himself. You know what I'm saying? The coolest thing about Luke was that he was a fake Peter Parker because he lived with his aunt and uncle, dog, and his uncle died. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing about Luke.
Oh, they all got fried.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got bodied. They got bodied. Like, here's the thing. When you go back and watch If you watch the prequel trilogy and you see those glimpses of Jedi that have backgrounds that even though you're a Jedi and you follow what the Jedi rules are, all of the alien species that were Jedi, right? That yeah, they followed the law, but they were cool. They could do things that like you didn't see. Like if you watch the actual animated Clone Wars and you see like Kit Fisto underwater, you know what I'm saying? Like wrecking dog because they're in a war, Slim, and they're just bodying joints. And sure, they're robots because that's what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? In order to really be able to show you what they could do, right? So they're not doing it to quote unquote people, right? He would have never been that if he grew up in a Jedi temple. Listen. You say that, you know what I'm saying? But regardless of him growing up in the temple or not, like the abilities and powers that he has are what make him cool. Like Jedis are cool because they have the Force and they wield the coolest weapon.
Yep.
They literally wield what is arguably the coolest weapon ever created, the lightsaber. Like there's no two ways about it. Like, and yes, Sith are cooler than them, but even Sith were fluke and weak until Darth Maul. Listen, Darth Vader is fluke, period. Because they couldn't make him as raw as they made it sound like he was. You see that everybody's afraid of him, but you never actually see him do any of the things that made people so afraid of him.
The one Force choke was the only thing that you truly got.
You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh man, like yeah, we're talking cinematically for sure. Because so much of the rest of the lore, first of all, the best lore became non-canon. So it's like they don't even count anymore. Right. And then but what they have done with like Vader in the comic books in the last like 5 years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like we never really got to see it. And I'm not like I can't be apologetic and try to pretend that like kids are reading Star Wars comic books. They're not, bruh. You have to do something to elevate them to a place where kids would actually go read the comic. Like they're not cool. Like Jedi should be on the level of superheroes. Let's run it back. Captain America, not cool. Slim's fluke. Actually garbage. Nobody cared about Captain America.
Nope.
And then they did it right. And all of a sudden,
everybody.
Iron Man, completely fluke. Garbage dude. Batman in a tin can. Garbage. Avengers, garbage. They put them out and they made them a thing. They made them cool. They made people care. They added characteristics to them. You know what I'm saying? That like, it's not that those characteristics didn't exist in the comic books, but they were nothing compared to the X-Men, period. And Marvel didn't have a choice. So they went that route. Like when they announced the first Iron Man movie was coming out, I was like, Iron Man? Why would you do that? Nobody cares, dog. Magneto will body this dude in a minute. Like, what are you talking about? You can't, like, it's just, but I don't, you don't get to see them do what they do. What are you talking about, Ty? How many younglings do the Mace Windu slapped and cussed out when they were playing? I mean,
every last one of them.
Hey, listen, here's the thing. One of the things that's cool about Mace, right? Having the purple saber is supposedly that he rides that line, right? That he's like the infamous gray Jedi. You know what I'm saying? That has a little bit of both. That's why his joint is a combination of the blue saber and the red saber to get the purple, right? Like he rides the line. That's the kind of thing that there's lore there and there are characters there that they can tell stories about, Padawans that they can tell stories about, people who flip back and forth from side to side, but they don't exist in that same way. And I think right now Marvel sees that they have an opportunity to make Jedi be what the Avengers once were, what the Guardians of the Galaxy were. Nobody cared, bruh, for real. You know what I'm saying? I read comics for decades, bro. Care about no Guardians of the Galaxy?
Samuel Jackson just wanted the purple lightsaber.
It just wasn't a thing, man. And like when I tell you, like, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but I got love, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This Star Wars powerful. I got y'all know it's Spider-Man stuff everywhere, everywhere. But watch this. Hey, dog, you have any idea how old these glasses are, Slim?
Oh.
Extremely.
Yeah.
These ones probably worth the most money, dog. Like, and like they like sitting right here. Like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got uncool Luke. You know what I'm saying? Cool hand Luke is cooler than this Luke. You feel me? Like I got joints, bro. Hold on. What that one? A little more? Look. What's this? What you want? You want this one?
Hey.
I'm here. I'm here for it.
Yeah, the closest thing I got to them Jones is probably like them Disney glasses and then them Batman glasses.
Look at this jump. Look at this jump. This dude right here,
my guy.
Besides Lando Calrissian, this the coolest dude in Star Wars.
Facts.
This the dude. And you know who next besides him and Lando? That guy right there, bro. Wicked the Ewok. Cooler than Jedi, dog. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, again, not the biggest fan, but dog, listen, I have things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got books of just Star Wars toys.
Remember, it was prepared. It wasn't even prepared to do this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is.
He has one, Marcus.
No, I don't even think I have anything Star Wars in reaching.
I do have. Listen, my web shooters. We keep those in a case where can't nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody.
Qui-Gon Jinn was cool and Obi-Wan was an a-hole. What do you mean, dog?
What?
Obi-Wan learned to be who he was from Qui-Gon.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing in reaching this. I got a bunch of Star Wars Funko Pops. They on the wall over there. I ain't pulling those out because they stack. So if I go for them, it's a wrap.
Hey, dog, the web shooters over there with my.
I don't got nothing to reach. I got posters
with my Ric Flair Funko Pop. Like
lightsaber. I got a couple lightsabers. Them Jones in the closet. Like them Jones gonna stay there. I ain't pulling them Jones out.
Hey, dog, like you gotta understand. Like I grew up like one of my first toys I ever remember getting was a plastic lightsaber that I tried to take my sister's head off with. straight up tried to take her head off with that joint, bro. Oh, broke a mirror messing with that joint. 8 all 7 years of that bad luck, dog. I ain't care. I was a Jedi. You know what I'm saying? My man said those are 80s glasses. Yes, they are, dog. Yes, they are. Them Jones 80s glasses, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that lightsaber, you turn it on, it just had batteries, and it was just a little tiny flashlight bulb inside of that joint. When you turn that joint on, it made the sound.
Sound
like I was about to kill somebody to me, dog. Like,
but up against something, it's like it made.
About Slim, you talking to a dude who literally went to the movies to see The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and somebody was in that joint dressed as Darth Vader. Darth Vader snatched my father's hat off his head and ran down the aisle. And I jumped out that joint, chased Slim down. Chased him down. And you about to get that joint back. Ain't nobody scared of Darth Vader. I was like 6, dog. I ain't care about Darth Vader. Slim, weak. He was fluke, dog. He was weak, dog. Like, yeah. I feel like Darth Maul would have bodied Vader. Bodied him, you know. I never even seen Slim use the Force. I mean, maybe a little bit in the fight.
I don't know if you want to
you gotta get some McDonald's.
You better have all that dust.
First of all, let me just make sure you understand. These joints, a Frosty, cover your ears and your eyes. These joints, these are Burger King joints, dog. Straight up Burger King classic joints.
Burger King did do some fire stuff with their at points. You got nasty.
I ain't able to find them joints. Man, Frosty hate Burger King, man.
What? Oh, she's tripping.
Hey, dog, listen.
She tripping. She don't mess with the BK Lounge?
She don't shut.
She tripping.
Big dog. That's the only good thing to come out of BK. You wild, man, because them chicken fries is a problem. Next, though, them chicken fries is a problem. I don't know. Hey, they not even real chicken. I don't care.
Burger King did do those Pokemon, the little gold ones that came inside of the Pokeball. They definitely did those. I have them. Oh my god,
I know you do.
Oh, I have them.
Hey, look, man. Hey, we gotta get out of here, bro. Let's not play Outriders. I've been up way too long. BK, OP. Hey, listen.
BK
You hate BK too?
BK better.
You care more about Pokemon than me. What? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But them cheesy tots fire, dog. Hey, it is. Lady Reese, she crazy.
Matter of fact, I had Burger King today, actually.
Hey, listen, I had Burger King yesterday.
I'm about to go tomorrow just because Frosty hating.
Hey, listen.
Just gonna throw some money their way just because she hating.
Hey, let me get anything off the menu right now. Well, you gotta have some. Nah, I just want to spite somebody. Just give me what you got. Just give me something.
Just give me something.
Just whatever y'all got on the grill, man. Let me get that.
Just let me get that, Joe.
You know what I'm saying? How do you hate on the flame broiled? You know what I'm saying? With the fresh sesame seed. Yeah, no wobbles in my life, man. I don't know what to tell you. That original BK chicken sandwich was shaped like an oval, dog. That joint can't be real chicken. That's not how chicken is shaped, dog. But that joint be bomb, That joint can't be real chicken. that thing tasty, man.
Oh man. Oh
yeah. Gage is threatening to send it to me. She told, listen, that's not even a lie. That's not even a lie. I was like, Slim, I will send this joint to your job. She was like, I will record myself throwing it in the trash. And I was like, I will pay for that Burger King just to do it anyway.
What?
So it's coming. It's coming. May 17th. Watch out. Hey, so hey, dog, I can't y'all are woo. Today has been a hey, listen, that chicken palm, dog. Listen, get him, K Dizzle. Let's go. Oh, I bet you would watch her stream that because get it out of here. Listen, I'm sending BK and country music.
BK country music.
Straight to Frosty joint.
Oh, you think we can find on YouTube somewhere some country singer singing about their love for Burger King? You think that's a thing?
I think we can make it happen if it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we can make it happen, dog. Like if you think I won't send a singing telegram to somebody's job.
You know what you gotta do? The way the dude spit and did the order at McDonald's. Let's get somebody to do a country order for Burger King.
Hey, B, I'll help fund that project. I'm just saying. I'll help fund that project, baby. Let me know when you trying to do it. Let me know when you trying to do it.
Hey, we about to start a GoFundMe, dog. We about to send. Listen, I send Marcus out that joint with a guitar. We can do this. My man, he want to play Outriders so bad. Work is like, you working hard, man. Just cool. Just work. Just hang out with us here.
Hey, you need to get that Game Pass Ultimate so you can take your controller with you. And you play that joint on your phone while you at work.
That's very true. That's a fact. That's a fact. You could do that, though. You probably should be working. So. Am I going to include a drink? Man, come with the meal. You know what I'm saying?
It can't be a regular drink though. It's got to be a Burger King. It's got to be a Burger King special drink. It can't be like Sprite or something like that.
They got them vicious Coke and the
Frosty Jones.
Ooh, hey, bro, them milkshakes.
I can't. Not where I work.
Oh yeah, we'll send a drink with the singing telegram. We put some tequila in that joint too. Poor guy won't know it. Hey, look. Yeah, listen. You can find anything online. We can make this happen.
That's right.
This funny, Dad. We better start looking.
This is so doable.
Oh God, hold on.
We about to do a fundraiser.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We about to do a fundraiser. I think we should. I think we'll get into the planning phases after this episode while we're playing Outriders.
I already know we're gonna do it. I already got it up here.
You already got a date picked out. It's already.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Done. Hey, dog, if I can get somebody dressed as the king.
Hey, we know cosplayers.
We do, bro.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I swear to you, not right now. There's 2 videos on YouTube right now that I see. This one's called Burger King Cow's Menu Mexico. And there's this kid with the cowboy hat, with the guitar, looking like he about to spit some type of country fire right now.
Let's pay for his flight. Let's make it happen. Let's pay for his flight. I'm done. Are you playing this?
You gonna get us gigged on YouTube.
You about to get us a Sprite.
Yeah.
No, I I don't know if I want to say that. That might not be.
No, that joint's definitely. I can't read this shit. It's in Spanish right now, so that ain't happening.
Okay, check this out. Jokes, you have a job to do.
Yes,
for
sir.
all of y'all who are watching and tuned in, we greatly appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. We've had a really, really, really good time. If you hit that link that Jokes just put in the chat, that will give you all of our links. Hey, Jokes, did you add anime chat and wrestling chat along with MCU chat to the? Excellent. Good job. So y'all make sure y'all go there. Click on our links. If you're following us in one spot, we greatly appreciate it. If you follow us in the others, we're trying to build a few things here, so we greatly appreciate it. If you look, you'll see that people who are in the chat are on different places. Some are on Twitch, and some are on Facebook, and some are on YouTube. Many of those folks have channels of their own or their own kind of streaming, like Frosty does, and it would be really cool if y'all go and follow each other and so forth and show some support, because again, we're building a community. We want everybody to follow each other and show some love and all that kind of stuff. So that would be really, really awesome. Again, inside that link tree, MCU chat has been doing a really, really great job of kind of blowing up and embiggening itself like Miss Marvel does. And we greatly appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us there and doing a really, really good job of keeping the spoilers separate from anywhere else where people will see. That's really dope and really important. I want to thank everybody for doing that. But we're doing the same thing in our anime chat group as well as in our wrestling group, which I mean, they really aren't spoilers for wrestling, but you know what I'm saying.
Right. And you're right, Marcus. Loading Snacks is just as good as One Piece. That's what I'm taking away from that.
Well, it says greater than.
That says greater than, sir. There's no little equal line underneath for that. That is definitely a greater than sign.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'll rock with that.
With that.
So again, we're attempting to build the anime chat as well as the wrestling chat. So if you're in, our other chats, if you're here hanging out with us, make sure you go over to those chats, hit those links. We'll let you all in. It is private right now because we want to keep the riffraff out. We don't consider you all riffraff. And once you're in, you can invite other people in.
We trust you
without them having to have an approval from us, because we trust you and we assume that you guys have folks that would enjoy the same things you do. So we greatly appreciate if you help us grow those communities by doing that for us. We are forever in your debt for those kinds of things. Now, Patreon. That is also a place where you can go and you can support us for as little as $1 a month. We do have certain things that we post that only go to Patreon. We do a specific show for Patreon where we answer a question that comes chosen by the community every month. The full version of Spoiler Boys, that goes straight to Patreon. Yes. That's always like a full 45 minutes to an hour. So while you're in MCU chat, you can get like 15 to 20 minutes. You want the whole poodle, the whole shebang. You got to go over to Patreon. We greatly appreciate any support there that you can give us. We do, again, love everybody who does that. And on that note, Sin, you have a job to do.
Yes, so let's give a shout out to our top tier patrons, starting with Anthony Cunningham, Marcus Houston, Susan Deutsch, and late Tyrone Carson. Thank you very much. We truly appreciate it.
It's true. It's true. We love you even when you're late, because we're just glad you showed up, and that's a real thing. That's a real thing. We're just glad you showed up. Listen, this weekend it's gonna be popping. WrestleMania is happening this weekend. Isn't that right, Jokes?
It sure is, sir.
So talk to the people about what's going on for WrestleMania.
So this weekend, WrestleMania, of course, 2 days, April 10th, April 11th. So what we're going to be doing over here is a good old prediction show. And not just one of them, 2 of them, because we got to cover 2 nights worth of WrestleMania matches. So Saturday and Sunday, 1 p.m. both days. It's going to be me, Marcus, who's in the chat right now. Our good friend BP from the Black Squadron podcast is going to be on this, possibly one other person. But we're about to make our predictions and see who can get closest to figure out who's going to win these matches at Mania.
It'll be dope. I think that'll be dope. If you're home this weekend, if you found it 1, make sure you jump in. If you don't catch it when it's live at 1, go back and watch it later to see if they were right. Sasha Banks better not lose her belt.
Sasha Banks is losing her belt.
And let me tell you something, Ty. You can't do nothing about it. What you gonna do? You gonna boycott WWE? You ain't going back?
Go for it, because Bianca with the belt.
AEW
pushing that jump. AEW, hey, they posted something today. They talking about some other Forbidden Door stuff tomorrow. So I gotta tune in Dynamite tomorrow.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means.
Forbidden
Here's
Door,
what I know. Here's what I know. On Saturday, there's something else happening. So Safe Apocalypse 2 is going Saturday. If you're in the DMV and you feel like being out and about on Saturday evening from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., Safe Apocalypse is happening at Power Plant Live. It's put on by our good friend Kevin Hawk, the Incredible Hawk, over at Transcendent Events. We will be there. We're doing a little something special. What's it called, Sam?
It's called Bear Hunter Ninja.
Bear Hunter Ninja.
Yes, that sounds like an anime title.
Wait, what?
I had the same reaction y'all had when I first heard about this.
Hey,
damn it, y'all better stream that because I'm gonna need to see that while I'm watching WrestleMania out here.
It's just a much better, way more physical version of rock, paper, scissors. It's gonna be fire. The whole joint is a competition between fandoms, and we're gonna have people who represent those fandoms come up, stand in front of each other on stage. Well, they gotta stand back to back. You got to turn around. You either represent with a bear, a hunter, or a ninja, and it's just like rock, paper, scissors. Each one beats another one. We're going to see what fandom is better. That's how that goes. It's going to be a good time, especially because people will be drinking, and so when people have to turn around and be a bear or a ninja with a crank, it's going to get real tricky. It's going to get real tricky.
And Marcus, you can't say nothing about One Piece anyway, because you ain't come for that smoke on Saturday like you were supposed to. You ain't want none of that.
Hey, you also were late Marcus on Saturday.
Exactly.
Party Marcus on Saturday, so
you knew you was coming. You knew you was joining a chat with the Straw Hats. You ain't want that smoke, so get out of here.
G said if he's home, he's there. So I know G will fire the chat up and be all about it. You know what I'm saying? Like he was in the last one. So that's dope. Again, we're staying busy. There's a lot going on. There are more things happening. We're trying to plan out things for BlurredCon and for AwesomeCon and for Ocean City Comic Con all the way in December. There's a lot happening. So we're busy. We're gonna stay busy. Before we go, a couple things. I need to thank everybody who took the time to go in and buy a shirt to help us support autism awareness last week. The campaign is over. We sold about 30 shirts. We made some good money so that, we can donate to a good cause. So we greatly appreciate that. It usually takes about 2 weeks for the shirts to get made and get and mailed out. But for everybody who bought one, you should see those coming to you soon. Again, we just greatly appreciate you all supporting us when we're trying to support someone else. It means a lot to us. Again, we just think it's important as a community for us to kind of do things like that together. So thank you so much for that. One last thing.
I want to say also real quick, anybody who missed the live anime chat we had on Saturday, inside the anime chat group, it is posted at the top. So you can go there and see our winter season wrap up, how we felt about, the big titles and announcements and stuff like that. So it is there pinned to the very top, so you can't miss it if you get inside the anime chat group.
Dig it. So Thursday's show for cutscenes, it's going to be a little different than what you're used to. We have already recorded that show. It's already done. It's in the books. We did it yesterday. Just wasn't live. But it will go live on Thursday. And sending jokes to be in the chat with y'all. Chatting it up. Y'all feel free to watch, tune in, treat it like a regular show. We're just not really be able to respond to y'all. But we might talk to y'all a little bit. So that will go live 8:30 on Thursday, like normal. Friday night, we're going to be on Twitch. I don't know if we're playing Outriders or not.
I was about to say, is that what's going to be?
There's a good chance, though.
It is a good chance.
There's a good chance that's what it's going to be. We haven't decided, but we live on Twitch 8:30 on Friday evening.
I'm probably saying a coin toss between that and the other one we got to finish. It Takes Two.
It Takes Two, yeah. Y'all make sure y'all come check us out. You know what I mean? We're trying to grow that thing, so we'd appreciate if you come and support us there. So Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, Thursday night. It's just we there.
Yeah.
We there. Okay. So one more time, thank you to everybody for being in the chat, for hanging out with us for this evening. Again, can't do it without y'all. We greatly appreciate it. With that, we are out. Toodles and loos.